सब्सक्राइब करें और घंटी दबाएं। and 5 days whose solitude have passed, until the master rescue at last ka fotofusne. Skitty is finally taking ship stone by stone. Look at this study cathedral I finished, Luna. It stands like photos against the tides while my heart wanders back to those dusty city streets. This cathedral is going steadier and my memories flow home, stunned by Harry Stone. Even Zeus seems to admire progress I'm making today. Look at those two foxes Asim, who were tall gaslight little Edinburgh stakes in the lattery. We should make his lonely construction site feel a bit more lively today. His golden sun feels like a warm blessing from above while I lay these stones for my cathedral. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. A high, intense, heavy stone with this cutted into cold, gaze spun by Nico what thrills me from a month. I can almost smell a dry city dust in my nose despite this dampness. Good heavens, did you see that lunatic bolt into a bush? At while that nutcase dust gave me a fight, but at least he didn't steal my tools. Stop running, you little maniac. My lads have freezing in this now. You're making me work twice as hard to finish this scarf pen today. Oh no, look at what shivering kafunda in course now. I must build you study pen before this first batch too deep. Good grief, did that shadow just vanish into a snow? You saw it too, Wilson. I'm not losing my mind despite this freezing bite void. Hello there, Nico. You look like a tiny, fluffy square who warms amidst the biting snow while I labor over his scarf spray. Oh my figure, you're staring at me with those beady eyes like what the day may progress in this scarf pen. A nice stone for this cutted makes my hands shake, but I must finish it before those two foxes find any easy peel in me. Well now, Bunu, You're staring at me like I'm the one who wandered into those scorching desert lands instead of you. You have a much more curious face than Wilson does today. Stay back from a thug, little one. His scarf is for too precious to lose in these cave mists while I wake on its pain. Hey, Milo, you look quite stuck in that mud, but at least you're not learning this skiing while I build your pen. Look at that big of Barnaby shivering in his gate damp while I hammer these sticks for your new pet. May God protect us both from the dam. His gay diesel mix heavy stone to make Kitty feel like a hairy sponge. I must finish his cuff spell before the teen success board the ribbon. Ellie's stone alley for this cut it feels like a step closer to my whole life. Just remember, Wilson was wild mushrooms at these stops unless you know exactly what they are. The gay nicks my bones ache tonight, but sit close to the fire, Wilson. And the punch of this land, Edsel, I find myself dreaming of where all the life we did only thing at mattered was the next puzzle method. I once saw a beat in the moonlight, its high as dust and ancient as a cathedral window before it vanished into a south. It felt like the beast saw my soul, recognizing a lonely spirit in his vast, self-casted world. Now, I just need to finish this steady pen per calf so it can sleep die while I watch lay Amber's fate. May a Lord keep us warm through a night. Good herons did that little nutcase thrust the bolt into a bush. Pip is howling at the ghost that lunatic's fart while I try to finish his cutted. His humble cutted is my masterpiece against his cane, much grander than any warehouse I ever managed the bathroom. A fine wood gives a fish such an ambitious kick of flay compared to her melancholy detour. I spent 3 days perfecting a smoke density for my dark. And honestly, nothing beats being all the forward does that taste. It's a fuck eye from a predictable clucko for my old career life, but it keeps me going and with the pants of punch. We did the push or vanish to his gate diesel. Don't you they tell me I'm imagining since now, Wilson, for I saw him clearly before he vanished like a ghost. At Katid, I built the bystanders like a steady fortress against my memories with those long hours about before gosh. It is my masterpiece, even if an O'Neill audience studies you, Wilson. Look at you, little Barnaby. You look quite content in this sunshine, even if my new pen still needs a few more steady pulls to keep you safe. Good heavens, those two foxes racing like this to run a Reiki the new cathedral. Near blow, fourth gas the gas. Surely argue who found the best way bush first. Hello there, Nada. You look majestic despite the rain, even if my hands are shaking from a cold while I finish his calf spec. These hailstones for me cut the walls feel like anistoric compared to those old delivery routes. It is a miracle how these trees breathe oxygen while they for their own food for us. Again next May, all the delivery routes seem like a distant dream of Pisian. I spent hours debating names for that phone until I chose Safan carving it into my logbook before my hesitation could ruin a perfect moment. Well, hello dear, Loki. You have such a magnificent height for fellow traveler for this sunlit land. His sun is scorching my neck while I hum these pulls for calf span. Wilson, do you think our neighbors would find it aesthetic? Look at those two bees tumbling through gas like clumsy bowling pins. They have much more fun than I do while I'm hauling these hay lugs for calf span. If I cackles like the leaf and the football, I tell you about the table net at the reef. My heart still races when I think of how waves swallowed my dead heart, turning solid wood into jagged splinters. Hansel, you go sleeping beneath the turquoise surface, Wilson. As I dozed so fast, I barely felt the sting of the bar. It was a desperate, frantic blunder into a shining foam dust to grab your side and pull you back toward the shore. Now, as I work on his calf span and the 505, but memory feels like a ghost haunting my hands. I often wonder if those waves would still be so hungry today, or if it just let us stay together in a deep. A donation of even one coin could help me carve your name into a stone monument here. At next to my going quoted and response of 5. सब्सक्राइब करें और घंटी दबाएं।